Give me 1 second.
Oh, you good, you good.
I was going to do construction, and a group I met, there we go. And I just want to make sure. Group I met, a gentleman, they still had me in their group, so I still got paid, and I want to let them know.
Gotcha, okay.
Hello, this is John. I was just with you guys at the construction. I didn't do any work, but I still got paid. Who do you want me to send the money back to? You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty. I can give you kind of a quick rundown of kind of different stuff that happened. I got the permission from the patient.
All right.
So we was out at Postal, I want to say 7136, or 71, no, 7182, correct. Well, 7082, correction. Patient came up, she was in a wheelchair. And then she went onto the ground. She was in and out of consciousness. And then we decided that she started having CSF coming out of the back of her head. Oh, look, here's her friend. So I can go ahead and kind of break more stuff down for her. Give me 1 second.
Nope,
Hey, Misty! Misty!
I'm looking for room 8.
Yes. I was just giving a rundown to him of kind of to your friend and everything real quick. So she did have a open skull fracture to the back of the head, did have CSF and blood mixture into it, and then also blood in the lungs. We went ahead and did a chest tube. We gave her a brass plate on the backhand side. She kind of remembers everything that kind of happens. But what I recommend is don't really try to make her think too hard right now, since she did just got out of surgery maybe 20 minutes ago. So we can
Okay.
kind of keep her easy. But she is talking, she is up and around, her eyes are reactive, and she's kind of understanding everything what's going on right now. So but I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown and a warning of trying to not make her think too hard, just because we don't want to have any complications or anything right now.
And
Of
how
course.
long is she supposed to take it easy for? Because
yeah.
she's going to have a
She's got,
dissertation later this afternoon or later this evening.
do you know what time that is?
10
10
p.m.
o'clock?
EST.
Okay, if she's feeling good, I would give it at least a minimum of 2 hours, just kind of like, let's give her play and be on like very, very easy light duty and being kind of watched by, because she's the only one, she said y'all two, she's the ones that her closest friends and that she trusts y'all so much. So if one of
I'm
y'all,
not drinking. This is a sake.
oh no, if one of y'all could watch her and just kind of keep an eye on her and make sure, and if she does black out, nothing too crazy. If you guys do see any blood in the back of her gauze and bandages, then you need to immediately bring her back here. And then
Okay.
I'm not going to say that it might have to be postponed or might have to be pushed, but we'll just have to go with the patient. And that's kind of my medical advice right now.
All right.
Alrighty.
Where's room 8?
So I'll take you guys up here. Um, So when we get into the elevator, we're just going to go up to the room floor.
Okay.
All right. Alrighty. So we was nice and we got her a window unit and she can oversee the city and everything.
Nice.
Yep. So we'll kind of run and go up here to her. Alrighty. Hey, I got some people here for you. Oh, she's on the floor.
In my
Hi,
eyes, she's on the bed.
Mom.
Okay.
How are you feeling? Dizzy?
Yes,
in
you can't
pain?
see. Yeah,
I can
it
totally
needs to
get
move from that
that.
area.
How's your pain level? Like a solid 7.
Ooh, still. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and push a little bit more of. I'm gonna probably give her 10 more milligrams of ketamine. Okay.
All right, sounds
All right.
good to me.
So it's been 8 throughout the week. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and push a little bit of fluids through your arm. Okay. All right. So here, flashback. Alright, push the ketamine. She might be a little lightheaded, just for the
Okay.
ketamine, but she should, since it's a minor dose, she should be still understanding what's going on and everything.
Okay. Is she gonna have any prescriptions that I need to stop and get filled on the way home?
Nothing to, just kind of watch the back of the head. If she's good to take, don't take aspirin, but take acetaminophen or Tylenol. When pain is, when the pain is bad, don't, I would right now not take anything over 500 milligrams. Yikes,
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
Well,
we have an apartment that we can go to.
if anything, you can stay right here in this little bed. She can
My
stay
No,
here.
biggest
the bills would be
concern,
enormous.
yeah, my biggest concern for her is when we were doing the surgery, her old wounds
Uh-huh.
were extremely infected.
Oof.
Like it looks as though she had not come and got her bandages changed, or she'd never changed her bandages. So I don't know how often you visit her, but if you can make sure she either comes here to get her bandages changed or has somebody change her bandages at home.
Okay.
Uh,
Is she gonna be on any antibiotics because of the infection?
Yes. She's going to be on ertapenem, and it's a IV, and it's going to be a one shot in the thigh, or IM. It can be either in the thigh or the shoulder. I would say once every 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours.
So then does she qualify for home health or
Yes, that would be outstanding. But I don't, with the budget and everything, I do not know if they are within us or not. They might have got
I don't
fired.
know if she's in network? Okay,
Yes.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And a wound clinic. What time is the wound clinic up?
Let's not
Open
worry
up.
about that, Mon. Let's worry about you okay and feeling better, okay?
Wound clinic up. So our wound clinic, right now is 24 hours. Um, should be.
Okay.
Sometimes people take the days off or nothing, but it should be a 24-hour operation. And with this one, I'll go ahead and give a call down. And so she doesn't have to make an appointment. She just comes in there and she can do what she needs to do with the changing.
They
They
tried to
tried to
steal
steal
your.
your wheelchair. Oh
yeah,
no.
they literally got in her wheelchair and we had to tell them to
Oh.
leave it.
What's hurting, Mon? Is it your head or your side from the chest tube or your spine and head? Well, I think they gave you a spine block for the surgery, honey.
Correct.
So it might just be phantom pain right now.
And that's what we was trying to tell her too.
She was beat up. Like she was pretty beat up whenever we picked her up. Just had a lot, whenever we were getting her surgery, we found cement fragments and a lot of like there was internal bleeding.
Okay.
Hey, Mon. I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to these
Go to
two
sorry.
doctors real quick. Outside, if that's okay with them.
Yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go ahead and step outside real quick. I'm gonna
All right.
squeeze by
How are we on her discharge papers?
We can get them started up. We wanted to kind of see and give it some time, but we can go ahead and start typing those up and
Okay.
get you ready for you.
All right. All right. And then Blake is here too. He's gonna drive us home.
So, basically, so can you
Do we
walk
know
me through
him?
like everything you found?
Yes, we
in there,
do.
I guess.
Okay.
during the surgery.
So what we kind of found in surgery, we did find a little bit of fragments.
I can give you a drink, but I cannot give you food.
We found a little bit of fragments and everything. Bone. She did say it was a blunt force trauma. Um, so we didn't find like any weapon, bullet or anything like that, but we did just find the blunt force trauma. So she has a brass plate in the back, and what we did is just kind of, I wouldn't really, it's kind of like the procedure is when you kind of screw the bones together. So she doesn't have a back of a skull. So she just has a plate in the back. So it's a very sensitive area. So
All right. Also, Did this look like this trauma happened due to the car accident, or was this like
Mm-hmm.
a severe like old trauma that looked like that? Looked
little
like
bit
it's
of
been there
both.
for a while.
A little bit of both. This looks like I would say maybe at least 2 to 4 days. The way the infection looked, 2 to 4 days, type
All
thing.
right. Because I know from talking to her, she said that I remember talking to the doctors and reading all her court paperwork and all the medical paperwork that from talking that she did have a skull fracture and internal bleeding from her incident from when she
Mm-hmm.
was arrested.
Well, what we was told on scene earlier is that she was
Well, you always
refused
have had a good attitude.
EMS care at the
And
night of
it
stuff.
does seem like that it was. All
And
right.
Um,
also, yeah, I don't know who eventually took care of her. But the fact that there was still cement fragments is for the past couple days, I truly am
And that's
just
and
shocked.
from what she said is that she had on cement, so I'm pretty sure I'm almost willing to bet that the cement was from the incident on August 3rd, I guess. I think is when it was. She
Yeah.
said it was. Um, all right. Also, if one of you or one of the people who are involved in searching could make it to court tonight, that would be much appreciated. If not,
I
it's totally
will
okay.
I will be there.
Okay.
okay,
You will.
Can I
you
play
will.
that
I
video
I
so
won't be.
everybody
Oh
in
goodness. Oh,
staff
I
can
had my
see that
spasm.
right
But
now?
I
I
would
was
not be
planning
there.
on showing up for
Because
support
it's
anyway,
deleted
but I'm
so
definitely willing
whatever.
to speak a little
Come get
bit on,
opinions.
Yep.
especially the
Exactly. Like what
surgery.
you found on her. Okay, that would be perfect.
Yeah, because this, I mean,
I'll just have to. Can I get
she
your name?
got very dangerously during surgery. There was a couple moments where I feared.
Can I have your name so I can let the Chief Justice know we're going to call you up as a witness?
Yeah, my name is Isis Throne.
Isis Throne. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Um, I would say just be there about 10 o'clock when it starts, and God damn it, not again.
Uh-oh, I need to go in here and check on her.
Check on the patient, please.
Doing that for a reason.
Hey, where's she at? Hey,
Underneath the
can you
bed.
hear me? Okay, we just had a little bit of a power outage, nothing too crazy. Just I wanted to come in here and run a vital check on you, since our monitors kind of went off. You was talking to me. I'm gonna go ahead and check your pulse real quick. They should, 100% we should get a backup generator. We'll bring that up in the next budget meeting that we have. Let's go ahead and check your pulse. Your pulse is at 74. BP seems fine and stable, and breathing is good. Breathing seems fine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be standing right outside here. I just wanted to rush in here and check on you real quick. Okay.
She was wondering when she could get the neck brace removed.
The neck brace. Yes. So the neck brace is I want that to be on at least 24 hours, just because you just had a major surgery, and I don't want you to do any sudden movements or anything to the neck or anything like that. So, and I know we have this big thing coming up tonight, but that shouldn't matter. I want your
Just
safety.
not.
Your safety is what matters to me.
That's
Okay.
what matters to me too. I know that we want to show them what they did to you, and we want to get everything that is coming to them. And I understand that, but first we need to make sure you're okay and can handle it. Okay. I do not want you getting hurt or having to get any more complications from the court case. And if need be, all right. If need be, I already talked to this Miss Isis, and she said she would be there, and during the court case. So if anything happens, I will make sure that we have EMS there and make sure we can if we'll be prepared for the worst. Okay. But I do want to say that I do not want if anything goes too hard, if we do anything and you start feeling sick or nauseous, you need to tell me one on one to that we need to take a break and we can get a recess, okay? Because your health overall is the most important thing. It is the most important thing I care about.
Hey, let me ask you something, and this is like the medical. Do you feel safe on going home, or safe in your environment around your place and everything?
All right. So
But sure, okay. That's all I need to know. If anything, I was going to ask one of y'all to really keep an eye on her and make sure nobody messes with her. But
Mom, you know you can always stay upstairs of Mr. Pizza.
all right. And if you're not feeling totally okay
let me get
by the
these
court
discharge
case tonight
papers.
or don't want to do it, just let me know. I'll be in city probably until restart.
Okay.
Ellie, sorry. Ellie would understand. Ella. Oops.
Also, her wheelchair.
I do know how long. All
Uh,
right.
So I do have her discharge paperwork here. I had to kind of write everything down on paper since the
Computer
power's out.
down.
Yeah. So right now, I like to keep her on neck brace for 24 hours and kind of be on like a 24-hour watch. So if one of y'all or somebody really close can kind of watch her, I am going to go ahead and you can go to the. It's gonna be a dosage. It's gonna be 10 milligrams. And so what we can do is just kind of pull out the 1 milligram each time for the ertapenem for the antibiotics for 10 days. I want her if it seems getting rough, I want kind of every 6 to 12 hours go ahead and change the wounds up and kind of keep an eye on her. If anything starts to really start to change, go ahead and call that 911 and we need to kind of rush out there and kind of see. I don't want her. The biggest thing is, us saving patients. I don't want her to come back here. That's our job is supposed to keep her. But if anything does change, immediately bring her back here, either via us or via y'all, and we'll take immediate care and do what we can to help her out.
All right, perfect.
So, but everything's here. If I can, I'm gonna get her to sign, and then I'm gonna get you guys to sign for taking her also. Hey, if I can get you to sign right here on this little.
Honey, I
Get-
have to sign as her notarized person because she just had brain surgery. She's not in the state of mind to be able to sign any legal documents. There you go.
You know, I kind of missed that day on the training. So you're right. You're right.
Or actually, since or Missy, you want to sign it or you want me to sign it since I'm
It doesn't
her
matter.
lawyer?
I
it's
I
up to you.
have a wheelchair for her also.
All right, I'll
Perfect.
sign
We'd
it.
prefer if she didn't walk.
Perfect. What about the bill, medical bill? Is that going to be included in? Is that going to get charged to her health insurance, or is that going to be charged to the PD for injuries that were caused by that?
Let's go ahead.
Honestly, yeah, send that with a court case.
Send that with the court case. Let's do
Mhm.
PD. Because looking at it right now, let me look at it. Right now it's yeah. Let's hit it with PD. If you can see that kind of big number down at the bottom, we don't want her to pay that.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know
I would
for-
assume then that we're going to have a detailed bill to be able to submit their court documentation.
Yes, and I can get that written up and passed over to one of y'all. Let me get y'all,
All right. Perfect.
and I'll.
Missy, you're going to be able to take care of her and watch her
Oh yes.
until the court case.
Yes.
All right. If you need anything from me, just
She has her number, right?
she has, and then you have my number too. I just gave it to you.
111 the lamp.
But
Go for it.
What's your location?
9272.
When can you come possibly back to Zona?
When this scene at Bobcat is clear, I currently have 2 recruits with me.
10-4. Are you kind of just staging right now?
Yes, sir.
Hey, can you go ahead and write that MDT up and kind of give me a everything / bill so it can be brought up tonight? The patients want it from earlier for surgery.
here about 15 minutes before 10 p.m.
Thank
or
you.
10
Love you.
before 7, because to help her into the courtroom. Because we met yesterday. We looked, and there was not really any wheelchair accessible places into the courtroom. And so, would you be able to help her, escort her safely into the building?
Yeah, absolutely. We
All right.
actually had to do that quite a bit. I mean, what I could do is I can escort her out of here.
This is J. Cole.
Hey, sorry, I didn't. People were talking around me. What did you say?
Can you start filling out that MDT, or see if you can try to get a hold of Keith and fill out that MDT? because I need that and I need prices on everything too, and I need to be able to do that because the lawyers are going to want it for the court case tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm unfamiliar with the MDT is.
Her profile, her everything that you wrote down, that her procedure and everything.
Oh, well, I have to put that in the
That little CAD system that you had that you write down for the profile, what you did and everything. Actually, Keith was lead. Where's Keith? Hello?
He's not here. I don't know where he is.
Well, you was assisting, so you're gonna have to write something up.
Okay.
And
Do you want me to?
yeah, you're gonna have to write it up by at least 9 o'clock tonight Eastern time.
So is that 2 hours from now? I'm in
Yeah,
PST.
EST 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 o'clock's the court case, so in 4 hours you gotta type it up, and you're gonna have to. Are you gonna be there at the court case?
If possible.
Okay, if anything, you might be brought to a witness just so you can kind of bring up everything, or, yeah, kind of bring that. Yeah. If anything, I'll give you John Lee's number, and then you contact him. Just say, hey, I was the attending doctor also, and here's the bill and kind of what everything we did. Whatever you write's going to get brought up in court tonight, so hopefully it's good, and make sure you're spelling correctly is good.
Oh, baby, you know my pasta is amazing. I'm gonna make it really good.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, cement fragments, bone fragments, everything that we said in the ER, or in the surgical, has to be put on there because that is exactly what I told him, and down to the chest tubes, down to vitals. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I hope you had body cam rolling.
Oh yeah, it's still rolling, baby.
Okay, you might want to save it so you can go back and refresh your mind.
Yeah, I was thinking right now because I wasn't thinking I'll have to talk about this again, so it's all good.
Okay, yeah, and Isis is going to be there too, and she's already a witness, so be ready.
Okay, you got it, buddy.
All right, bud. I'll see you later. I'm gonna end up flying out here soon. None of this shit was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
I was supposed to just fly in, tell you I love y'all, and y'all be good, and I was gonna fly out to fucking do army shit, but I'm here almost 2 hours later.
Oh fuck.
And y'all kind of left me with the fucking patient. What the fuck?
Well,
Doctor.
okay, so she disappeared in the elevator, and I'm just like, huh?
Well, we had her, but you just kind of left. I had her up here in room 8, window unit and all. So I had to fucking play doctor, and that's not my credentials. I need to go ahead and put in for my doctor shit though.
Yeah, for real, you do, because you were really helping us out there.
Yeah, all that was actual medical procedures that I would have done.
Oh, I know. Like, if you go look at my live eyes, I was literally crediting you with that. People, I was just like, see, the thing about J. Cole is he really does this. So when he says something, it's real.
So when she's like blood and fluid in the line, I was like, I don't know about the clear fluid. So, but the blood, I'm gonna go ahead and push just to. You know how hard it is to make pasta with something. So you remember how we talked at the very beginning? I'm like, you gotta work on your pasta of something making sense.
Yeah.
So when I see something that, like, when I try to give an actual medical procedure, I try to make it make sense on actually what the procedure would be, and some of the stuff she said didn't make sense, but it worked. It is what it is.
Only you would be able to tell that it was bullshit.
Yo, you know what happened, right?
From what I've gathered from her.
No.
Somewhat.
What happened right then and there?
No. Oh my god. Do you want to tell me this later?
Can you mute your live eyes real quick?
Yeah, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Hold
know
on
how,
real quick.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Go for it. No,
So
you're
you
good.
know how when you was up on that little board and I stepped back and I flew? My
Yes.
car may or may not have busted her in the face.
No fucking shot, bro.
So when I seen her on the ground and then I seen who it was, I'm like, fuck, this is about to be an angel situation. I'm like, is this gonna be a government situation? Because we just fucking fail RP, we just bullshitting around.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
So why do you
Hey,
think
but
what do you think I left?
you just ran.
I did. I wasn't gonna be a part of that
That's
shit. No, I just hit her with my car.
that's funny as
She was
shit.
underneath my car. And I said,
Well,
nope. I looked down. I said, nope, I'm gone.
well, we saved the RP on that one.
Oh, 100%. And so when I came back, I'm like, fuck, okay, that's all right. That's why I stayed off to the side and stayed quiet and shit. So
That's
that
funny
never
as shit.
happened, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly, all right? Like I said, I was supposed to just get on here and tell you I love y'all. Y'all are doing great and get the fuck off. But no, we had surgery and shit. I hope somebody puts up live eyes for that court hearing so I can hear it tonight.
Yeah, my live has been rolling for 2 hours now, so everything is
I
yeah.
wonder how that would work, because I wonder it'd be awesome if I can make a Discord call and be in that and just be like, it's a Skype call. I wonder if that would be awesome if I could do that, but without getting hit with metagaming.
Yeah, that's a gray area.
Because I was a part of the scene, and I was a part of everything, but I can't physically be in city, but I can. They do Skype calls all the time in court hearings.
Yeah, they do.
So I might bring that up and just see how that would work, and if I have to go into a Discordia chat and just kind of bring it up and talk to them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. Because I mean, even during COVID, like, court cases were being held via Zoom because they didn't want interaction. So you could say that you came down with a bad case of COVID and you're teleconferencing.
Oh, I came down with a bad case of COVID and fucking surgery. That's crazy.
No, post surgery, you tested for after surgery because as per guidelines, you wanted to make sure that you did not come into contact with any viruses.
That sounded sketchy. That sounds sketchy.
Well, I mean, it's a daily. Just say that you take 2 COVID tests a day, one when you come to work and one when you leave.
I guess that would work.
Just out of bro, I'm trying to give you some pasta. Damn.
Well, no, I was just trying to I was throwing out, I literally had to fly out and had to go do another medical job somewhere else at another hospital.
Yeah, you're on call.
Which is not wrong, but I got pulled into a court hearing. And
Which is normal.
I would have to answer for that, and usually a doctor is not going to be there. Usually it is going to be over a phone or something, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right,
Well,
I'm gonna fly out of here.
For sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get this paperwork done.
All right, bud.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Hang up.
So, can you patch me up if you can?
I don't know how.
After the call.
Hey, I'm gonna ask a dumb question here. Y'all might know. How the fuck do I hang up on a phone?
You have to press the
Okay,
up
so,
arrow and then
Arrow up.
There we go. Okay, so
I don't know that either, bro. Just for him and the...
some shit changed with that. I was like, how do I do this? Do you need help also?
No,
Nah.
it's okay.
Okay.
How much?
No charge, no charge. I'm feeling
Oh,
good today.
thank you, bro.
So, hey, y'all be safe,
Thank you.
okay?
You too.
All right. $111 is going to go 10-7. Y'all have a good night.
Love you, 10. Good night.